Helicon NFT is an exciting world combining Metaverse, NFT buying and selling, play to earn, and lots of fun things.
Good thing we have Tom here to tell us all about it. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it.
So first of all, can you give us an overview of what you guys are up to and your very extensive ecosystem?
Yeah, sure. Extensive is the right description. Yeah, we've designed it to be available for everyone. HeliconNFT is all about putting the power back into the hands of the gamer, but also offering features to non-gamers as well. So through our marketplace, we'll have 9 liquidity mining pools, which are a cornerstone of our ecosystem. A big part of what makes this so unique and exciting. So these are our yield aggregators. The pools hold the majority of our token, which are called Helicon Drachma token, with 81% of them being distributed across the mining pools. So users can earn passive income through the dynamic operations of our system by staking liquidity provider tokens in the mining pools, and they'll receive a proportional amount of our token HDT as a mining reward as well. Which leads us to our exciting master NFT features, which are a way for people to earn from liquidity mining and regular NFT trading. And it's essentially a smart contract held for a maximum of 24 hours that enables the holder to earn 5% of all mining rewards for their mining pools category, and 1% of all the NFT trades that correspond to their pool as well. So 9 of those correspond to the liquidity pools. They can be purchased through our marketplace. And what we're trying to do is become the first all-encompassing ecosystem of its kind for the gamers, so that they can monetize in-game assets to buy and sell NFTs through our marketplace using our token. And we'll aggregate existing games to become blockchain and NFT enabled as well for a true into-gaming experience in the metaverse. So yes, extensive is the right description.
Yeah, when I was researching it and going through everything, it was just, it's big. It's a big concept, which is very exciting. Now, we've seen in the last few months especially this massive paradigm shift from pay to play to earn, and it seems to, you know, I've got kids and they used to spend a fortune on, you know, weapon skins and stuff, and I was just constantly giving them money the whole time. Now I've said to them, get involved in this stuff and start actually earning, you know, from playing games. It seems like you're really well positioned to take advantage of that sort of paradigm shift.
That's right, yeah, and that's great advice for your kids as well. So up until about 2010, the most prevalent business model for the gaming industry was pay-to-play, as you know. Development studios and publishers generated revenue from upfront game sales, and in some cases subscriptions as well. But gamers had little to no opportunity to capture value from those games outside of their own enjoyment of the game experience. Free-to-play then came next, but that focused on microtransactions, but was faced with the same lack of ownership issues. So as HeliconNFT, we will embody the play-to-earn concept, where gamers earn and improve by playing the game. They could cash out and eventually move their assets between games so that they don't lose those investments or have to start from the ground up to earn again. Our add-on system that we developed adds the most exciting part for the developers and their players. So once the game has connected to us through the Helicon Game Interface Gateway, we can work with the developers of that game to add an in-game currency and normal game functions to those new NFT assets. That allows players to upgrade or enchant them. We're also creating our own game called Helicon Titan, which is a little bit like League of Legends or Diablo, if you've ever played those before, whereby players can play as a team to earn an in-game currency to upgrade their equipment, which are NFTs, and there will be forging and enchantment capabilities to upgrade those assets. That gives them a higher value, and those can be traded on our Helicon marketplace using our tokens. So really the lines between, you know, what we call blockchain-based games and traditional games are slated to become increasingly blurry over the coming years, as digital assets become more seamlessly integrated into gaming experiences, and as the user experiences improve as well.
I think we can all agree that ETH fees are ridiculous and probably going to become more ridiculous. Could you talk about your ETH Layer 2 approach?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right there. The ETH network has seen transaction fees go through the roof and become highly congested as more and more people start using it. And second layer solutions are a way to combat those issues. So we're potentially going to use Arbitrum 1, if you're familiar, which is designed to improve the capabilities of Ethereum smart contracts. With extra privacy features and speed boosts, that solution would directly support our unique ecosystem and token distribution. Arbitrum is a type of technology known as an optimistic rollup. It allows Ethereum smart contracts to scale by passing messages between smart contracts on the ETH main chain. and those on the Arbiter and second layer chain. So much of the transaction processing is completed on the second layer, and the results of this are recorded on the main chain, thereby drastically improving speed and efficiency.
Amazing. Yeah, we need that. We absolutely need that. I bought an NFT today that was $200 and it cost me 140 in ETH for the first bit and then another 56 for something. And it ended up costing...
You've got to watch those gas fees.
Oh, scary. Now, on the NFT front, obviously, you know, a lot of people who don't know a lot about NFTs just think it's this crazy fad that's just pixels and things, and they don't actually realize the strength of the technology behind it. Do you see that technology as, you know, world-changing and exponentially growing from here?
Absolutely. I mean, it's we like to have fun with it, but it's quite literally a game changer. This opens up doors for players to earn money from gaming, and it gives the industry even more career options outside of development, publishing, or esports. Developers have the chance to add a new layer of revenue by joining us to blockchain and NFT enable their games through royalty mechanics. So they can set a royalty percentage of each transaction on their game's assets. We don't want to take anything away from what they have. In fact, we're adding new features to their games, whilst giving the chance for gamers to control their digital assets. So everybody wins is the idea. That also opens up a world of opportunities with NFTs through limited edition or seasonal launches or rare or unique drops for specific tournaments, for example. You know, or even real world items like apparel that could be sold too alongside it. So there's roughly about 1,000 blockchain games today, many more in development, of course, compared to the 1 million plus individual video games that exist outside of that network. So we really believe that now is the right time to create this and give blockchain developers and their gamers the power of ownership and control.
And could you talk about how your tokenomics work within your ecosystem?
Yeah, sure. So our token is the thread that weaves our ecosystem together. We're going to issue a total of 100 billion HDT, a Helicon Drachma token. The locked tokens can only be released through liquidity mining through our pools, of which 81% of the total supply will be released across our 9 mining pools. 10% of our supply is reserved for our public and private rounds and 9% for the team. Our ecosystem uses a deflationary model to ensure that over time the token supply is reduced as the demand increases, which will add value to our ecosystem. And we've got plenty of use cases for the token as well. So a portion of our token used in the regular NFT transactions will be sent to our black hole where they'll be burnt. Regular NFTs can only be purchased using HDT, so this helps with the diminishing supply. Our master NFTs have a predetermined linearized growth, the price of the master NFT, which is determined by our smart contracts. And liquidity provider tokens that are used in the sale of master NFTs are unlocked over a 9-day period, which temporarily takes our token out of circulation as well. And lastly, our DAO voting and our Helicon add-on system will also integrate the use of our tokens, so there'll be a burning mechanism when using those features. And we will announce those details prior to launch, likely at the end of the year.
And talking about launch, kind of where are you guys on your roadmap at the moment, and what are the key dates that people need to look out for?
Yeah, so in terms of our roadmap, we've got a whitelist open now to launch our airdrop of our mystery box event in December. That's going to allow users to get their hands early on our token and exclusive NFTs, exclusive artwork and NFTs from the upcoming games as well prior to our public launch. Our ecosystem is likely launching by the end of the year, also along with our IDO, which is in Q1 of 2022. And we partnered with a studio now in the UK called Bad Fox, and they'll be the first to launch a game through our game interface. They will be building our Helicon Titan game as well as working with us on the Metaverse going forward. And just on that, what really makes a metaverse and why blockchain technologies really matter is interoperability. If you can't take the items that you have made or bought into other games, then we don't believe that it's a metaverse. So what Helicon is doing with Bad Fox is building the tools that track value from the original developer through the esports player, the streamer, and the viewing audience. And that needs blockchain so that you're not dependent on a single company's ownership of a database, and you can make sure that everybody on the value chain is recognized automatically in that smart contract. So right now we're working on onboarding developers and publishers. This is likely to start with introducing NFTs to their games and then progressing onto longer-term business models and revenue streams through in-game economies and our marketplace. and hopefully providing maximum liquidity for their players and ownership control as well. So we're actively looking for new partners at the moment, as well as moving into our fundraising stages, looking to launch in early next year.
For anyone watching, which I'm sure this is going to be everyone, and they want to find out more, where should they go?
Go to HeliconNFT.com. We're really active across social medias, especially in our Discord group, so please come and say hi. We're running some esports tournaments as well, so all the information is in Discord along with our mystery box information. So yeah, I just want to thank you very much for your time today, and I'll leave you guys with this. We're a platform, not just one game. We're inviting a lot of games into our center, and we're looking into creating an incubation center for these games going forward to teach people how to implement tech structure into their game in order to join our ecosystem, and building functions for people to benefit from our system even if they don't play games.
Right, well, we'll put all the details down below, like Lisa said, and thank you for coming on today. I love also creatively, one of my favourite films as a kid growing up was Clash of the Titans, so I love the whole kind of Greek vibe you've got going on with all the different kind of master NFTs and stuff. Very, very cool. So maybe we can get you back on, later in the year, and you can give us a bit of an update.
I'd love to. It'd be an honor. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.